Hi guys, welcome back. We're here again, Tristan. 2016.
We are, mate.
You look great, mate.
Thank you.
Nice and refreshed. You had a holiday.
Yes,
And,
as did you.
Yes, as did I as well. And I can tell you we're very excited about number one being back and also 2016.
Yep, pumped.
Yeah,
pumped.
very pumped. And so far we've seen that 2016 has started very well.
It has.
And
it has.
looks like it's going to be a very exciting year again.
Yeah, we are. Yep, super pumped.
Yeah.
Feb, already a huge month.
Exactly.
I did a count before, and I think between Maribyrnong and Yarraville, we've got 35 auctions.
Forthcoming auctions.
Yeah, for Feb alone.
Which is a great start of the year.
We're going to have a few big Saturdays.
No
and,
doubt.
So far, we're a bit burnt already from the weekends in the sun.
Yeah.
But super excited for a massive year.
So Tristan, what we're going to do on today's edition, we're going to combine the month of December 2015 along with the month of January, which traditionally is the holiday month. But having said that, there was still a lot of activity and quite a few transactions which happened over the January period. So
some huge sales.
Yeah, I'll let you start, Tristan.
Yeah, definitely.
With what transpired over the last couple of months?
Yeah, definitely. I'll start with probably I think one of the best sales we put together over the holiday period, because typically Christmas, New Year, everyone thinks real estate stops. You go on holidays. Real estate never stops, people. It's 24/7.
Yeah,
we know that.
That's right.
But anyway, this property here we passed in at the end of last year, and subsequently, as soon as it became a private sale over Christmas and New Year, we were inundated with inquiries. So 26 Stevenson Street in Spotswood, Rita Galati did an absolutely amazing job selling that for $950,000.
Excellent result.
And the vendors are absolutely ecstatic there, and subsequently we've helped them get into one of our rental properties. Also, there are a few other sales that we made. 9 of 16 Dean Street, which we actually sold in Yarraville, which we actually sold off market. So that
a lot of that's been happening, Tristan. I know in our office we've already had a few off-market sales this year.
Yes. Yeah. Let me just take that back. I should say 6 of 16 Dean Street. 6 of 16. We actually sold off market.
You are entitled to one mistake, so just don't make any more.
I've got to correct ourselves. 6 of 16 Dean Street we sold off market for $730. That was actually after we sold number 9 of 16 Dean Street at auction for $720. So we took through one of the underbidders. Number 6 was a bit bigger, and we sold that one. Matthew Alderman did a great job of selling those two. And then the other one that I'll talk about is Bembo Street, number 52, that we actually sold for $980 at auction as well, under very good competition. Nice warm day. We've got a very, very nice tan there. So some great sales in around the inner west, and I know that Maribyrnong's kind of carried on with that tradition.
Yeah, look, as I said, Tristan, no doubt very exciting times. The first one I'm going to talk about is a property in Avondale Heights, which we had to go to auction late last year.
We love Avondale Heights, don't we?
I certainly do, and reason for that is still close to the city, and you've got big parcel of land, and some nice homes. Number 73 Barbara Crescent, Avondale Heights. Turned up to do the auction. We had a good crowd there. We had a couple of bidders, but we just didn't get to the level the vendor was hoping, which is okay. We've seen that before. We passed the property in, and I can tell you 5 minutes after we passed it in, obviously we negotiated with the highest bidder, and we sold it for $697,500. And the vendor was very, very happy with that result. Simon Gray did a great job, because that particular person bought a property off Simon and also sold the property. And both transactions was extremely happy. Awesome. One of the first sales we made this year, Tristan, number 8 Havelock Street, Maidstone, which we sold during the holiday period. Nice weatherboard, double front weatherboard home, scheduled to go to auction the first week of Feb. We actually sold 2 weeks into January. Nicely refurbished, updated home. We sold that for $710,000. So that was a very good result.
Some great results to the start of the year.
Yeah, number 8 Havelock Street. And the last one that I'm going to talk about is number 33 Radio Street. A nice original weatherboard home opposite the Medway Golf Course. Yeah, in the nice quiet cul-de-sac there in O-Through Road. We actually took that to auction last year. We didn't have any luck. Now that can happen sometimes, okay? We rebooked it in to go to auction again this year. We had a bit more interest, and we actually sold it before auction for $670,000.
Beautiful.
So there's
happy vendors there as well.
Yeah, all happy.
We like happy vendors.
No doubt. Happy all round. but it just shows that no matter what happens, you've got to persist, you've got to persevere, and you've got to keep going.
Don't give up.
Exactly. And as long as you do that, you will get the result. So that's the message there. But yeah, in terms of how we've started, it's been very positive. We've found there's been good buyer inquiry. We've found that the opens have been well attended. The emails and phone inquiries have been very good, and the auctions have been well attended. So as you can see, I'm pumped.
Oh, I can tell.
Very excited.
You're always pumped,
for
but
2016.
we are. We're super excited. But the one thing I wanted to talk about as well that we don't really talk about on these videos, and I think the reason we do this is we want to tell people obviously what we do, the results that are going on, and one of the things that we can do that is a service that we provide. And I think one of the things we haven't touched on in our videos is our ability to sell properties in other parts of Melbourne.
Oh, no doubt about that.
And there's a few sales that I can't mention at the moment because they've been made. We're filming this at the start of Feb, and they've been made early this month. But we have gone into other areas of Melbourne where certain agents have said, you know, this is probably what you'll get. You'll get X amount, and we've actually smashed the price that they've had been told by other agents in excess of $30,000, $40,000. I just sold a very good friend's property, and we got them $45,000 more than all the other local agents said. And I think what I mean by that, and it's the same from Maribyrnong's point of view, we don't come in with the blinkers, which I think local agents sometimes have. We want to get the best price for the vendor, and we've got a very good strategy of doing that. And I think whether it's in Yarraville, Maribyrnong, Albion, Altona, Altona Meadows, anywhere in Yarraville, the beauty of technology now is we can sell anywhere.
That's right. Yeah, that's a very good point.
Thus, Avondale Heights as well. It's a market you've broken into. Mooney Ponds, Ascot Vale, those areas
we've got
there.
a beauty that's coming up in Ascot Vale on Langs Road, number 58 Langs Road. So for more info, log on to bigginandscott.com.au and have a look at 58 Langs Road. But before we finish up, Tristan, I just want to give a bit of a plug to Simon Gray. Okay, now you were there at the Biggin and Scott training last week, the corporate training. I'd just like to congratulate Simon Gray because he was voted on the panel. Now there was the top 5 salespeople in the Biggin and Scott group, and Simon Gray was one of the top 5, which I think is a great achievement.
It is, definitely.
And he was on the panel for the training. What that was all about, guys, if you're wondering, Biggin and Scott chose the top 5 salespeople in the network, and obviously other salespeople were asking them questions on how they do things and how successful they are and what works for them.
I think there was about 130 people there.
Yeah, it was well attended.
Quite confronting for those 5 people, you know, getting quizzed by all those salespeople in front of your peers.
And as you know, Tristan, I'm a very big Western Suburbs man, and I'm rapt that we had representation from the West on the panel. So well done, Simon. Keep up the good work. From my point of view, mate, that's all for now.
One more thing, I'm going to put you on the spot here because you brought up the panel. Typically at the start of the year, we've all got goals. And I'm sure there's a lot of people watching has probably set their goals and hopefully they're sticking to it. What's your goal this year, mate? Personally or business? It doesn't matter. I'd just like to ask you.
My goal is to continue where we left off last year and no doubt to keep building what we're building at the moment, because quite simply at the moment, Biggin and Scott, Yarraville, Maribyrnong is a very strong brand.
Definitely.
And to continue providing a good level of service to our vendors and purchasers.
And we just had the Sunshine office open up as well.
That's correct.
And opened another corridor.
That's right. And also have a little bit of fun along the way. I think that's the most important thing, because if you're having fun, you're going to do very well. So obviously that's what we've got, that's what we're looking forward to doing this year, but very much looking forward. But as I said, the way the year started, it's going to be a very strong year.
I think so as well. Definitely.
So just on that note, for any of our vendors out there or potential vendors that are thinking of selling or just want a bit of an idea, give Tristan or myself a call. Only too happy to book in a time and come and have a chat.
Cost you nothing but a cup of coffee.
That's it, Tristan.
No problem.
That's it. Thanks again, guys. Look forward to seeing you on the next edition. Bye for now.